Pentathlon Grand Finale.
Hello, good evening and welcome. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon. I'm Nadim Majid.
And I'm Trishma Pinto, and yes indeed, today is the day so many of us have been waiting for. 3 of our most talented schools from across the island are representing their schools here this evening to be able to clinch that coveted trophy of the best all-round school, along with, of course, the grand prize of 5 million in scholarships. I can't wait to find out who the winner is, don't you, Nadeem?
Before we can get on to the competition, however, we need to say a welcome to our very distinguished guests joining us this evening at the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon. Mr. Mohan Barara, Group CEO and Group Director of the Capital Maharaja Organization Limited. Mr. Rinaz Mohammed, the channel head of TV1. Mr. Aditya Ray, Group Director, MTV Channel Private Limited. And of course, the principals of our 3 competing schools here at the grand finale. M. Abe Gunasekara, Principal of Girls High School, Kandy. SM Kirthiratna, Principal of Anand College, Colombo. And WDPK Samarasinghe, Principal of Devi Balika Vidyalaya. Before we get on to the main event, we have a very special performance for you actually, by Yes Superstar's very own Ryan Hendelin and Dinukshi Hettige, accompanied by the flag bearers of all 3 schools. Let's take a look at that.
Everybody's thinking, our thoughts to win, it's mesmerizing. Guiding lights will help us grow with the sun that's brightly shining. Everybody's thinking, our thoughts to win, it's mesmerizing. Guiding lights will help us grow with the sun that's brightly shining. Hard and fast, here we go. A team of one, so we know. Challenge odds, oh yes we can. Pentathlon, 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 Pentathlon. As we hold hands together to build up a future so young. We know learning is endless. A sea of knowledge we've already won. School is where we're taught to conquer. With pride we are bound to protect. To bring back a winning glory. To shine, there's no turning back. Hard and fast, here we go. A team of one, so we know. Challenge us, oh yes we can. Pentathlon, 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 Pentathlon.
All right, so are we ready to get on with the championship match, the grand finale? Are we ready to meet the first of our contestants? Trishma, are you ready?
Yes, I definitely am. So let's get started. Let's get this ball rolling. Who is our first school, Nadeem?
Can I get a big round of applause, please, for all the way from the hill capital, Girls High School, Kandy.
I have the principal of Girls High School Kandy with me. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
So, Girls High School Kandy has qualified for the final round. So, how do you feel about that, madam?
I feel that I'm so anxiously waiting for the results.
So, how was the preparation, madam? And how was the support given to them by the school?
By the school, we given them very huge, big support.
Let's start off by asking the team captain, Sajani, how has the journey been so far and do you girls feel all set for today?
Being here today is an achievement itself, and there's only one hurdle left, and I am pretty sure that we'll be able to overcome that obstacle with quite easily.
Let's now move on and find out who our second school is that will be representing themselves as finalists right here on the grand finale. Let's give it up to the boys from Ananda College, Colombo.
I have with me the Deputy Principal of Ananda College, Colombo, Mr. Sarat Vinipulaka. So how do you feel about this competition?
Yes, this is good stage for the student, those who have the multiple intelligence. I think this is a better opportunity for them to show their talents.
You have come this far in this competition. How did the school contribute for this?
Yes, principal and the staff give the full support, and the students encourage them, and I think they have confidence to win this competition.
All right, so let's ask the captain of Ananda College, Adisha, how they've been gearing up for this grand finale. Adisha, you've had some time between the last round and the grand finale. You had a slight hiccup in the last round, but I'm sure you've gotten over that. What are you going to do that's going to make you and your team the all-round champions?
Through the journey, we have been working really hard, a lot of commitment and dedication. Our principal, our teachers in charge, our parents and all the Anandians have been supporting us and encouraging us towards this grand moment. And as Anandians, we will be doing our best tonight to take that trophy home and to take it to Mother Anand.
All right, so Ananda College also ready. Krishna, who's our third finalist?
Our third finalist is a very popular girls' school right here in Colombo. Let's hear it up for the girls from Devi Balika Vidyalaya, Colombo.
Right here with me is the principal of Devi Balika Vidyalaya, Colombo, Madam Prathipa Samarasinghe. So, first and foremost, it's a great honor to have you here, Madam. So, what do you feel as a principal of a leading school in Sri Lanka? What do you feel about TV1 Pentathlon?
There are so many students, multiple talented students in our school. The Pentathlon gave opportunity to express their talent in this Pentathlon.
How was the pre-preparation of your school team and how was the support given to them by your school?
Actually, our team is very hardworking and self-motivated team. We had only guided them. but their parents and my teachers in charge, they always supported them. Therefore, I like to express my appreciation for their contribution at this time.
Here we have the second girls' school on this grand finale stage, and of course, Devi Balika Vidyalaya have also done themselves proud over the last few rounds to get themselves a place right here on this very coveted stage. So let's ask the captain now, Devindi. How do you feel having been here on this stage, and what do you think are your chances in this very exciting match?
I'm sure all of the team, we feel very confident because we have worked hard with help from our principal, teachers in charge, parents, and the entire school. So Devians never lose, and I know that we will do our best to make our team proud.
Right after that very, very exciting introduction of all three teams, it's now time to find out some very special individuals in this audience who are indeed going to be watching this exciting match closely. Who are those three individuals, Nadeem?
Our adjudicators for today's grand finale match. Two of them have been with us before, and we have won all provided by the Ministry of Education, which I remind you supports and endorses TV1 Pentathlon. So let's meet our judges. We start with Ms. Sureni Senaratna, teacher trainer from the Regional English Support Center in Kalutara. Ms. Sajani Somatunga, master trainer, Zonal Education Office, Alpitia. And Ms. Nilani Karnarachi, teacher trainer from the Regional English Support Center in Gampa. Just one formality left before we get on to the main event. And that is the draw. We're not going to have a coin toss, of course, because we have three finalists on stage, so coin toss wouldn't logically work out, would it? All right, so we have a draw. Can I have all three captains on stage, please? Adisha, Devindi, and Sajini. Another College, Colombo, ended with the highest cumulative total after the last round. So Adisha will be getting the first pick, followed by Sajini from Girls High School Kandy, and Devindi from Devi Balika Vidyalaya will make the third pick.
All right, let's go. Adisha, please pick a number and announce which number have you got.
Number 2.
All right, number 2 for Ananda College. What's the number that you've got?
Number 1.
Number 1 for Girls High School Kandy.
All right, so in each of our 5 rounds, Girls High School Kandy will be going first, followed by Ananda College, Colombo, and Devi Balika Vidyalaya. It's time to balance your questions.
And if you have been watching the episodes, clearly you already know what this round is about. Each of our players get to balance a ping pong ball on a ping pong bat. However, in our grand finale, we have a slight change of rules.
30 seconds, 5 questions maximum. You can only drop the ball once. If you drop the ball, you're out and the next player is in. You've got to take all 5 questions within the 30 seconds, so if you do not know the answer, pass and move on to the next question. 10 points for each correct answer. Simple enough. Let's get started with Balance Your Question.
Of course, the first team to get started is Girls High School Kandy. So let's ask the captain, who are your core players for this round?
Theuni, Mausha, and myself.
That's Theuni, Imalsha, and the captain herself, Sajini, will be stepping up. Who is going to be coming up first?
Theuni.
All right, let's give a round of applause to Theuni.
All right, time starts in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Longier bien. The northernmost town of the world with a significant population belongs to which country?
Can you repeat it again?
Longyearbyen, the northernmost town of the world with a significant population, belongs to which country?
Tunisia?
That's wrong. The answer is Norway. In 2001, Will Smith was nominated for an Oscar for playing this sportsman nicknamed the Greatest. Name him.
Muhammad Ali?
Correct. Name the smallest ocean of the world. I'm sorry, your time is up.
All right. We'll be going now to the second player from Girls High School Kandy. Who's going up next?
I'll be going next.
It's the captain. You're ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Stephen Curry of Golden State Warriors is a championship-winning player in which professional sport?
Basketball.
Correct. In 1877, phonograph was invented by whom?
Alexander Graham Bell.
That's wrong. It's Thomas Alva Edison. Cannes Film Festival takes place in which country?
USA.
Wrong. It's France. Cartographer is a person who draws or produces what?
Art.
Wrong. It's maps. Arthritis. I'm sorry, your time is up.
All right, Sajini, can we get a big round of applause for the Girls High School Kandy captain? Let's find out who the final player is.
Thank you.
All right, Imalsha, you're ready to start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Ocular is a term used in connection to which body part?
Eye.
Correct. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is a play written by which American playwright?
Pablo Neruda.
Wrong. Tennessee Williams. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People is a civil rights organization in which country?
South Africa.
Wrong. USA. Boko Haram is a guerrilla movement originating in which country?
Nigeria.
Correct. Annika Sorensen of Sweden is one of the most successful. I'm sorry, your time is up.
Well done, Imalsha. Thank you. Let's move on now to Anand College. Adisha, who will be your 3 players for this first round?
Sonal, Manit and Sandit.
Sonal, Manit, and Sandit, and who's going up first?
Sonal.
Sonal, all right, come on up, Sonal. You're ready to go in 3, 2, 1, start.
Otic is a term used in connection to which body part?
Pass.
The answer is ear. Faust, published in 1808 and considered by many as the greatest work of German literature, is the work of which writer?
Goethe.
Correct. Greenpeace is a non-governmental environmental organization founded in 1971 in which country?
England.
Wrong. Canada. Hezbollah is a guerrilla movement originating in which country?
Pass.
The answer is Lebanon. Kathy Freeman, your time is up.
Well done to Sonal.
20.
Adisha, who's coming up next?
Sandit.
Sandip. 3, 2, 1, and go.
La Rinconada, regarded as the highest city in the world, is in which country?
USA.
Wrong. Peru. In 1982, Ben Kingsley won an Oscar for playing this pacifist leader from Asia. Name him.
Pass.
The answer is Gandhi. Which is the largest archipelago of the world?
Pass.
The answer is Indonesia. Dorothy and Toto are famous characters from which 20th century children's classic? Your time is up.
We move on now to our final player from Ananda College, Colombo, Mani. 3, 2, 1, go.
Babe Ruth is probably the all-time most famous player of which professional sport? Correct. Who invented dynamo or electric generator in 1832?
Michael Faraday.
Correct. Which country has won the most Oscars for best foreign language movies?
Italy.
Correct. A paleontologist is a scientist who specializes in studies of what?
Dinosaurs.
Wrong. Fossils. Bronchitis affects which part of the body?
Lung.
Correct. Your questions are up.
Well done, Manit. 5 questions in 30 seconds. The first of our players to get all 5 questions in 30 seconds. Let's move on now to Devi Balika Vidyalaya, Colombo. Devindi, who will be coming up for this rapid fire round?
Janita, Kaushali, and Chanuli.
And who's going up first?
Janita.
Janita, let's have you on stage. Same rules, Janita, inside the circle at all times. Bat and ball. You're ready to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Richie McCaw became the only player to lead his country to win 2 World Cups in which sport?
Football?
Wrong, rugby. Who invented telegraph in 1837?
Samuel Morse.
Correct. Which is the first Asian country to have won an Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film?
Pakistan?
Wrong, Japan. A keeper or a custodian of a museum or other collection is called what?
Pass.
Curator. Diphtheria affects which part of the body?
Brain?
Wrong, throat. Your questions are up.
All right, well done, Janita. Devindi, who's going next?
Kaushali.
Kaushali. We start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Cerebrum is found in which part of the human body?
Brain.
Correct. Electra is a Greek tragedy written around 5th century BC by which Greek tragedian?
Voltaire.
Wrong, Sophocles. Amnesty International is a non-governmental organization focused on human rights, founded in 1961 in which country?
England.
Correct. Militant group Black Panther Party was originated during 1960s in which country?
Chile.
Wrong, USA. American sportswoman, your time is up.
All right. Well done, Kaushali, as well. And let's move on to our final player, Chanuli. Chanuli, inside the circle at all times. You're ready to start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Ushuaia, commonly regarded as the southernmost city in the world, belongs to which country?
New Zealand?
Wrong, Argentina. In 1992, Robert Downey Jr. was nominated for an Oscar for playing this comic genius, most famously known as Little Tramp on screen. Name him.
Pass.
Charlie Chaplin. Lagoa dos Patos, the world's largest lagoon, covering 4,500 square miles, is located in which country? Correct. Ishmael and Captain Ahab are title characters.
Moby Dick?
Correct.
On the buzzer, Moby Dick, Ishmael, and Captain Ahab. All right, so how did they fare? You'll have to wait to find out. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Stay with us. This is the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon.
TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale. TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale.
Porque sabes que te quiero, tú te aprovechas porque sabes que te adoro. Me tratas mal, crees que estás en tu derecho, pero te has equivocado. Y un día
Thank you very much, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Before we move on to the second round, let's find out how our three finalists fared in the first round. Trishma?
Yes, indeed, I do have the results of the first round with me, and I have to say, they've really been battling it so close. There's not much of a difference, but we have to find out all the same where each of our schools stand. So let's get started with the results from the first round, Balance Your Question. In this round, we had Girls High School Kandy scoring themselves 40 points. We also had the boys from Ananda College scoring themselves 50 points. And finally, our third team today, Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo, scoring themselves 50 points.
All right, so 40, 50, and 50. Not much separating our three finalists as we go into the second round. What is the second round? I want you all to say it with me. It's time to express, to impress.
As you might already be familiar with this round, Express to Impress is a chance for all of our players to come forward and show us the best of their acting, their creativity, and their imagination, because each of the teams gets to pick out a story lead, and they have to then come out and enact the story based on the topic that they pick.
2 minutes for each of the teams, 45 seconds for the first two speakers, 45 seconds each that is, and 30 seconds for the third speaker from that team to wrap up the story. This round will be scored entirely by our judges out of 100 marks. So there's a maximum 100 marks up for grabs in this very important second round. So, we know who's going first. Trishma,
Yes,
you do
indeed.
the honors.
We have going first, Girls High School Kandy. So can we have the captain come forward and pick out the story lead? All right, here we have it. All right, so that is your topic. Would you like to tell us who your co-players will be?
Mariam, Imalsha, and myself.
That's Mariam, Imalsha, and yourself.
Here is the story lead for Girls High School Kandy. The school's junior quiz team members are eagerly waiting for the grand finale to start. And the team leader got the members into a huddle to discuss their last-minute strategy for the final push. One of their main concerns about the previous round was the constant abuse of the buzzer by an over-competitive finalist. Because the team will be locking horns with them for the grand prize and the glory of winning the quiz tournament, the team leader decided to come up with a counter-strategy to neutralize the buzzer-friendly rival team for taking unfair advantage in that round. The team leader told the members to.
The time we had is almost gone. The day is almost done. The sun is covered by clouds. I just cannot stand this injustice. Something must be done. Don't you just hate it when people of the other teams, like Tom and Jerry, when they don't even know the answer, unfairly abuse their right to answer a question in the buzzer round? It is so unfair. We work so hard. We spend sleepless nights studying. We practice and practice. But for what? The moment we come here, over-competitive opponents just use their chance and abuse their power to press the buzzer and answer the question. Sometimes they don't even know the answer. How are we going to stop this?
I have an idea. As our team leader, it is my duty and my honor to start this chant. Please join me. Stop the buzzer war! Stop the buzzer war! Stop the buzzer war! Stop the buzzer war! Isn't there anyone here to hear us? Isn't there anyone to stop this fuss? If no one helps us, our names will rust. Please, someone, come and stop the war of the buzz. Please. Who are you? Fairy godmother? Are you here to help us? Please.
Last speaker.
I feel your pain and I heard your voice, and I strongly believe that the buzzer round is a measure of knowledge and not a measure of reaction speed. And depend on luck, and luck serves for only those who deserve. And also, like, since you can exploit and win, but winners are not the ones who hold the trophy. They are the ones who play fair and the ones who deserve. And champions not just should have talent, they should have discipline. Thank you.
All right, a very interesting performance there in Express to Impress by Girls High School Kandy.
Let's now call forward the captain of Ananda College Colombo, Ardisha, to come forward and pick his topic. Let's give it up for Ananda College. Okay, Ardisha has picked up his topic. May I ask who your three co-players will be?
It's myself, Sandit and Nisala.
So, Ardisha, Sandit and Nisala. The school cheerleading squad is vigorously preparing not just to cheer their own school team, but to out-cheer the rival school teams at the grand finale of the quiz tournament. The squad leader always led from the front in guiding the cheerleading squad to support their school team, but always did that while maintaining the spirits of the game. One of their main concern was a rival school's cheerleading squad who heckled the opponents frequently during the previous rounds rather than cheering for their school team. Their efforts to psychologically bring down the opponents have been proven successful to a certain extent during the previous rounds. The cheering squad leader decided to come up with a plan to counterattack this unsportsmanlike behavior by the rival school. The squad got into a huddle before the game starts, and the squad leader told the squad to...
Are they bullying us? Because we are loyal? I don't understand anything. What can we do? Just think about something. Some good decision. Wait, I got. Let's call Spider-Man. We could gain more traction. Okay, wait. Hey, Spider-Man, where are you? I need you right now. What? You can't? Come on, you're an Anand here. You need to be here right now. Or you are covering an event in our school. Oh, fine. Oh, Hulk, okay, I'll call him. Hey, Hulk, where are you? I need you right now. Okay, at Pentathlon final, okay? Be there, please. We need you. Thank you. He will come.
Next speaker.
Look, they didn't even come to face us. They're so scared. We gave them a good fright. Come, let's meet them. Losers. Isn't that Hulk? Oh wait, he looks like Hulk in Comic-Con. He can't be real Hulk. He's just a small guy dressed up to scare us. Come, let's scare him off. Hey, who are you? You think you'd scare us away?
Next speaker.
What are you doing? Why are you acting like this? Don't bully other teams, okay? Now go. Huh. Hey, you did a good thing inviting us, inviting me here. Okay. By the way, I'm an Anandian too. And I would like if you join us team as Papari Man and Bane Man.
Time's up, boys. All right, so we're going to start now with our third and final team for this round, Devi Balika Vidyalaya. Devindi, can you come up on stage and pick well the last story lead in here? Right.
Who are your three co-players, Devindi?
Kaushali, Dulasi and I will be coming to this round.
That's Kaushali, Tulasi and Devindi.
The school junior quiz team, again, worked long and hard to compete successfully all the way to the grand finale. And were finally on the verge of winning the tournament and being crowned as the best school out of thousands of participating schools nationwide. After the final round, the team was tied for first place with a rival school, and a tiebreaker round followed. As both the team and their rival school team were extremely competent, the result at the end was the same, another tie. The tournament's rules and regulations allowed another tie-breaking round, but the team and their rival school team, maintaining their fierce competition, ended up scores tied again. The organizers followed the tournament guidelines and proceeded to declare the winner by a coin toss. The team leader felt that all that hard work, dedication, and commitment wouldn't mean anything if their team and rival school team are separated in this manner. The team leader, together with the team members, came up with a solution to come up with a better alternative than a coin toss to decide the winner. The team leader walked up to the quiz master and then.
And that is another tie. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Athena, goddess of wisdom, and welcome to the land of magic and mystery. This is Olympus. After thousands and thousands of battles, we've chosen 2 finalists. So, let's find out who these finalists are. To my left, we have the Institute of Olympians. And to my right, we've got the Academy of Atlantis. We've to choose their fate by a toss of a coin because of all the tiebreakers. But apparently, they don't agree with us. So, this is the time to see what they think and what their solutions
Next speaker.
are. Well, I think we have already proved clearly to all of you that we are equal in knowledge, intellectual abilities, intelligence, and strength in combat. So it's useless to keep on competitions and taking ties consequently. But my suggestion is to consider about our parentage and our background generation. I am the son of the great god Hades. And my fellow team member, he is the son of the Apollo, the great god of the sun. And I believe that we have the most powerful bloodline out
Next
of all the
speaker.
competitions.
I, representing Olympian Institute, think it's unfair that we should judge with a coin toss and based on our parentage. This is a competition which will grant eternal glory to our school. Therefore, we have come this far with dedication and team spirit. We should judge based on qualities. I think that we should award victory to both schools. Oh, Athena, goddess of wisdom, what do you think?
Time's up, girls. Thank you very much. You're a wonderful audience. You'll find out how the 3 teams fared right after this short commercial break. Stay with us. This is the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon.
TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale. TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. We are now 2 rounds down, 3 more to go. Trishma, let's find out how our 3 teams perform in Express to Impress.
Yes, indeed. Each of our teams seem equally matched, giving each other a very tough fight. But it's time now for us to find out how the scores stand at the end of our second round, which is Express to Impress. I will read out the round scores individually, and then after which I will follow it up with the cumulative score so far. So let's get started. In Express to Impress, we start off with the first school. Girls High School Kandy have scored themselves 61 points. We move on now to the scores from Ananda College. In Express to Impress, they have scored themselves 79 points. And we now follow it up with the score of Devi Balika Vidyalaya in the second round. They have scored themselves 71 points. Time now to find out the cumulative scores as it stands so far at the end of 2 rounds. Let's find out how Girls High School Kandy have done so far. Their total as of now is 101 points. Move on now to the cumulative total of Ananda College Colombo. Their totals so far are 129 points. Our third finalist on stage, Devi Balika Vidyalaya, with a cumulative total as of now at 121 points.
All right, so it's still very close at the end of 2 rounds. Let's find out how our 3 teams perform in this third round. It's time to word the basket. All right, so here's how it works. Each team will send out 3 players to take a shot at the basket. Each successful shot reveals a letter. They need to pick which letter they want revealed first, and each successful shot reveals a letter. If they go for players 4 or 5, after players 1, 2, and 3 have finished, they run the risk of losing 10 points. 10 points for each successful basket for the first 3, plus 70 points for guessing the word. That's 100 points there. Let's see how our 3 teams fare. Let's see what words they pick.
Let's call forward the captain, please, from Girls High School Kandy. Let's give it up for Girls High School Kandy. Here you go, Sajini. Which is the word that you choose? All right, we do have the word in our hand. Before it's revealed on screen, may I ask you, Sajini, who will be your 3 co-players?
Emotion, FP, and myself.
Malsha, Netmi, and yourself, Sajini. And who will be going up first?
I'll be going first.
All right.
You need to select which blank.
The first blank.
The very first blank, so the letter before R. Stay inside the circle, and when you're ready, take it. Shot. So the captain leading from the front. They got 10 points and a letter revealed. The letter that has been revealed is P. Sajini, who's going up next? And which letter do you want revealed?
Or last blank. We want
The last blank?
And Netmi's going next.
Netmi, come on up. You want to cheer going as well? Hold on a second. Well done, Netmi. So, that's another 10 points on the board for Girls High School Kandy. The letter that has been revealed is R. Who's going to be player number 3? Sajini? I need to know now. Like now.
The blank after C.
The blank after C? All right. And Imalsha, come on up.
Come on, Imasha.
Go on, Imasha.
Imasha, you can do it.
Imasha.
Whenever you're ready, take your time.
Take your time. That was loud.
Will they be going for a 90? Are they going to take player number 4? Sajani?
The word is procrastinator.
The word is procrastinator. And the spellings? Procrastinator, sorry.
Procrastinator.
Do we think that they've got it correct? What do the girls from Girls High School think? Do you think they've got it correct? All right, the teachers up in front also nodding in agreement. Have they got it correct? Let's take a look. Procrastinator. Well done, Girls High School Candy.
Well, Girls High School seems extremely excited after winning themselves that word correctly. We now move on to our second school. We have Ananda College, Colombo. Let's ask the captain, Ardisha, to come forward and pick his word. All right, the word has been picked. Before we head on to reveal the word, who will be your 3 core players?
Sonal, Sandit, Misala.
Sonal, Sandit and Nisala. All right, we're ready to start off with the first
Adisha,
game.
who's going up first?
Sonal.
Sonal, come on up to the basketball ring. Let's get the word on screen for Ananda College, Colombo. Adisha, I first need to find out which blank you want revealed.
First blank.
The first blank. We want the first blank, the letter before you. Well done. All right, so Sonal gets his team 10 points, and the letter that has been revealed is Q. Adisha, who's going up next, and which blank do you want revealed?
It will be Nisala.
Adisha?
The blank before S.
The blank before S. All right, come on up, Nisala. Within the circle, don't touch the yellow line. When you're ready, take your shot. All right. Unfortunate there, a missed opportunity to get another 10 points on the board, and that blank is now locked. Adisha, which one do you want next?
The blank after N.
The blank after N. Next player? Sandit, come on up. There you go, Sandit. You can take a shot when you're ready. All right, so Ananda College, Colombo have also exhausted their first 3 players. Will they go for players number 4 and 5 and run the risk of losing 10 points if they miss? Adisha, are you going to give us an answer, or are you going for number 4?
The blank after S.
The blank after S, so you're going for player number 4. If he misses, it's minus 10 points. Who will be going?
Myself.
All right, so the captain is stepping up. Adisha, I wish you all the best. There's the ball. Stay within the circle. You can take your shot when you're ready. Unfortunate. Are you going to give an answer, or are you going for player number 5?
We are taking the guess.
You're giving us a guess? What is your answer? What's the word? What's the spelling?
The word is quintessential.
Quintessential.
The spellings are Quintessential.
Do we think it's correct? Boys from Ananda College, do we think it's correct? Yeah? Teachers also are nodding. All right, let's see, is it correct? Quintessential it is. Well done, Ananda College.
Well, a very, very successful attempt now move on to the final school who will be picking up their word. Let's give it up to the captain from Devi Balika Vidyalaya, Colombo. Right, we have the word in our hand. Before we begin, who will be your three co-players?
Chanuli, Kaushali and Dulasi will be coming.
Who will be going up first?
Chanuli.
All right, let's give it up for Chanuli.
Devindi, I need to know which blank you want revealed first.
The first blank.
Very first blank again. All three teams going for the first blank. Shanli, when you're ready. Unfortunate.
It's fine. I'm sending you to this.
Unfortunate.
Make a null.
Devindi, who is going to go up next? And which blank do you want revealed?
Kaushali is coming for the blank after E.
The blank after A?
E.
After E. Kaushali is coming up to take a shot for the blank after E. Very unfortunate. 10 points missed. Good effort though. Applause for effort. Devindi, who's coming up next? Which blank do you want revealed? Devindi, I need to know who's coming up next.
Dulasi will be coming for the blank before A.
Ready, set, and go.
I'm sending you for this. Okay, I'm sending you for this.
All right, so Devi Balika Vidyalaya unfortunately have missed all three of their opening salvos. Devindi, are you going to go for number 4?
Yes, we will be sending Janita for the blank after A.
Janita for the blank after A. Come on up, Janita. Oh dear, things do not seem to be working out for Devi Balika Vidyalaya this round. Are we going to go for the 5th?
I will be coming for the blank after S.
The blank after S, come on up, Devindi. Hold on. And on ready, set, and go. Well done, Devindi. So, they've got a letter on the board. The letter that has been revealed is S.
Resonance. Resonance. Yes.
All right, so yes, then I can have an answer. Come on.
N-N-A-N-C.
Time's up, Devindi. Unfortunately, I'm going to need an answer.
No, give something.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Devindi, I need an answer. What is your answer?
Our answer is resonance.
Okay, and the spellings?
RESONSANSSANCE.
Unfortunately, their answer was incorrect. The word that we were looking for was reconnaissance. RECONNAISSANCE.
It's now time for a commercial break. So stay with us. You're with us right here at the grand finale of TV1.
TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale.
All right. Trishma, are we ready to to announce the scores
Yes, indeed, we are.
after round 3.
We are. Well, boys and girls, after our third round, looks like things have turned topsy-turvy a little bit, but not to worry because we still have 2 more rounds to go. But let's find out what the individual scores are after our third round World the Basket, following which I will also be announcing the cumulative totals so far. So let's get started. This time, let's start off with the third finalist instead of the first. So the third finalist, Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo, in Word the Basket, they have unfortunately scored -10 points. Thank you for keeping the encouragement and the spirits up for your team here on stage. We move on now to the scores of Ananda College. In this round, they have scored themselves 70 points. And finally, we now move on to Girls High School Kandy, and in this round, they have scored themselves 90 points. All right, time for us to now find out our cumulative totals as of now at the end of our third round. We'll move on in a haphazard random order, so let's start off with the score from Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo, and their total as of now stands at 111 points. Well, from one girls' school to another, it's now time to find out how Girls High School Kandy have scored themselves so far. At the end of 3 rounds, their total as of now stands at 191 points. Now to find out the totals of the only boys' school who are the finalists in our grand finale. The total as of now for Ananda College Colombo stands at 199 points.
All right, you know the name of this round. It's time to target your knowledge. There's a slight difference here from the previous rounds because in this grand finale match, each team only gets to pick one category once. So if, for example, one of our players hits orange for history, that team cannot pick history again. If the next player hits history again, they get another chance. And after that, if they hit history again, we select the next subject counterclockwise on the dart. Sounds simple enough, boys and girls? All right, you've been briefed on the rules and regulations for this grand finale. Another interesting point here in this round is that on any one of their questions, after finding out which subject it's going to be on, they get to opt for a double. If they answer that question correctly, it's double marks. If they answer it wrong, negative marks. A chance to turn the scoreboard on its head. We start, of course, with Girls High School Kandy.
Who are your 3 core players, Sajini?
Theuni, Netmi and Mariam.
Theuni, Netmi and Mariam. And who's going to go first?
Theuni.
All right, let's give it up for Theuni.
All right, Theuni, go ahead. All right, orange for history.
All right, orange it is for history. Before we reveal the question, would you like to go in for a double? No, thank you. All right, they are playing it safe and they will not be going in for the double. Let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw American civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. a day before he was gunned down in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968. Who was convicted of assassinating MLK Jr.? Your options are A. Jack Ruby. B. Mark David Chapman. C. James Earl Ray. Or D. James Earl Jones.
C. The answer is C. James Earl Ray.
C. James Earl Ray is the correct answer.
All right, let's move on to the next player now from Girls High School Kandy. Netni, the one you want to avoid is history. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yellow for arts and culture.
Would you like to go in for a double? No, thank you. All right, they're playing it very safe here today. Let's take a look at your visual clue. Here's your question. Hidden Figures is a biographical film based on the story of a team of female African-American mathematicians who served a vital role in NASA during the early year of the US space program. Name this Oscar-winning actress who played a lead role in that. Your options are A. Viola Davis, B. Tara G.P. Henson, C. Octavia Spencer, or D. Jennifer Hudson.
Watch out for the clock, girls.
C. Octavia Spencer.
C. Octavia Spencer is the correct answer.
All right, let's move on to the third and final player, Mariam. Come on up, Mariam. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
That's the trump.
So,
And as you all
bullseye.
know, a trump means that the team gets to pick any topic of their choice, of course, something that has not been picked before. So, which topic will it be, Sajini?
Sports, science and technology, geography, or literature?
Sports.
Sports. All right, they're going with
All right, sports it is. But before we go on to the question, would you like to go in for a double? All right, that's the 3 no's. 3 playing very safe here. All right, a sports question it is. Let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw Nagalingam Ediraveerasingham, the first Asian Games gold medalist for Sri Lanka. In which Asian Games did he win first gold medal for Sri Lanka? Your options are A. 1951 New Delhi, B. 1954 Manila, C. 1958 Tokyo, or D. 1962 Jakarta.
The answer is C. 1958 Tokyo.
C. 1958 Tokyo is the correct answer.
All right, well done, Girls High School Kandy. 3 correct answers. I'm sure you're regretting not taking that double on one of those. Let's move on now to Ananda College, Colombo.
Let's give it up for Sonal from Ananda College, Colombo.
Sonal, get inside the circle, pick your dart, and wait for my signal. In 3, 2, 1, go. Red for science and technology.
Would you like to go in for a double? No. All right, playing it safe. Let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw the French diplomat who was instrumental in developing Suez Canal in the late 19th century. Name him. Your options are A. Paul Claudel, B. Jacques Bongers, C. André Francois Ponce, or D. Ferdinand de Lesseps.
The answer is D. Ferdinand de Lesseps.
The answer they've given is D. Ferdinand de Lesseps, and that is the correct answer.
All right, well done, Ananda College. Adisha, who's going up next? Manit, come on up. The one you want to avoid is red science and technology. In 3, 2, 1, go. Orange for history.
All right, boys, you've picked history. Would you like to go in for a double?
No.
No. All right, let's take a look at the visual clue. The February Revolution of Russia marks its centenary in 2017 March, and it was focused on the capital city of Russia at that time. Name that city. Your options are A. Saratov, B. Volgograd, C. Petrograd, or D. Rostov.
The answer is B.
B. Volgograd is your answer, and that is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is C. Petrograd.
Unfortunate, Adisha. Who is going to come up next? The captain himself? All right. So you've already exhausted science and technology and history. You're targeting anything but red or orange. 3, 2, and go. Blue for sports and games.
Blue for sports and games. Would you like to take a risk with this and take a double?
Yes, we will go for a double.
Yes, they are going to take a risk. Let's hear it up for the team. Let's take a look at your visual clue for sports. Lu Shang became the first Chinese man to win an Olympic gold medal in athletics when he won the 110 meters hurdles event, breaking Western supremacy. In which Olympic Games did he win that? Your options are A. 2000 Sydney, B. 2004 Athens, C. 2008 Beijing, or D. 2012 London.
The answer is C. 2008 Beijing.
C. 2008 Beijing. That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is 2004 Athens, and I'm sorry that there will have to be a negative marking on that.
Unfortunate, unfortunate. These things happen. Well done, Anand College, Colombo. Let's now move on to Devi Balika Vidyalaya, Colombo. Devindi, who will be your 3 players for this round?
Janita, Chanuli, and I will be coming.
All right, who's going first?
I will be coming.
Come on up, Devindi. 3, 2, and go. Bullseye.
That's a trump! So you've got a trump. Can you tell us what is the topic you'd like to choose?
We will be going for history and we will be doubling it.
Going for history and doubling it! All right, let's hope that this big gamble pays off for you. This is your visual clue for your history question. You saw a politician who became the second Prime Minister of India following Jawaharlal Nehru. Name him. Your options are A. Charan Singh, B. Gulzari Lal Nanda, C. Morarji Desai, or D. Lal Bahadur Shastri.
Eyes on the clock, girls. 5 seconds.
Our final answer is C.
C. Morarji Desai. Just to remind everybody that this is a question for a double. C. Morarji Desai is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is D. Lal Bahadur Shastri. I'm sorry, girls, there will be negative marking on this question.
All right, Devindi, who's going to go up next? Chanuli
will be coming next.
Come on up, Chanuli.
Let's give it up for Chanuli.
green for geography.
Green for geography is what they've selected because they were already exhausted their double. They cannot go in for a double this time. So let's take a look at your visual clue for your geography question. Named Sky Tree. What you saw was the world's tallest tower, not the structure. At present, in which city is this located? Your options are A. Toronto, B. Shanghai, C. Tokyo, or D. Moscow.
The answer is A, Toronto.
A. Toronto is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is C. Tokyo.
That's okay.
Devi Balika Vidyalaya, who will be your final player?
Janita.
Janita?
Let's give it up for Janita.
Topics that you want to avoid are green and orange with my mom. Go ahead. Blue for sports and games.
Blue for sports and games. Let's take a look at your visual clue. Rafael Nadal won the French Open singles title for the 10th time. And with that, how many tennis Grand Slam single titles has he won, making him the second most in Open era? Your options are A. 14, B. 15, C. 16, or D. 17.
Our answer is 15.
B. 15 is your answer, and that is the correct answer.
Well done, Devi Balika Vidyalaya. Well done, Anand College Colombo, and well done to Girls High School Kandy in this fourth and penultimate round. We have the scores, but you're going to have to wait a while. I'd like to take this opportunity, of course, to welcome our chief guest this evening, the Honorable Lakshman Kiriyalla MP, Leader of the House and Minister of Higher Education and Highways. Can we get a round of applause for our chief guest, please? Thank you very much, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. The scores from the fourth round and the final round coming up right after this short break. Stay with us. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon.
TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale. TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale.
Welcome back. We are right now just before the final round of our grand finale at TV1 Pentathlon. All of our schools have been doing very well so far, but of course, we have to expect a few topsy-turvy turns, and it's time now to reveal the scores. Are you waiting to find out what the scores are?
I'm on pins and needles. Shrishma, tell me.
Yes, we will. We will find out the scores individually of the fourth round, after which I will be revealing the cumulative total so far. Let's now move the order a little bit. I will start from the third finalist on stage to the first finalist. The third finalist on stage here, Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo. Their scores in the fourth round, target your knowledge, is 10 points. We move on now to the scores for the fourth round from Anand College Colombo, and they have scored themselves in this round 10 points. And finally we move on to Girls High School Kandy, and their score in Target Your Knowledge is 90 points. Scores that add up from all the rounds till right now. So let's find out what the totals are as of now. So once again, let's start off with Devi Balika Vidyalaya. Their total as of now, just before the final round, is 121 points. We now move on to the total so far for Ananda College Colombo. Their total just before the final round is 209 points. Finally, let's find out the total as of now for Girls High School Kandy, and their total is 281 points.
So let's get that fifth and final round started. Say it with me. It's time now for the buzzer round. Say it with me again. It's time now for the buzzer round. The rules for the buzzer round have been updated for the grand finale. There are no follow-ups. There are 20 questions. The idea, of course, is fastest finger first and answer as many questions as possible for your team. There is a catch though. If you hit the buzzer while Trishma here is reading out the question, she will pause from whence you hit the buzzer. So she will stop mid-question and you will have to imagine what the rest of the question is and give the answer. All right, so this should create some tension among our 15 boys and girls on stage. Not that they need any more tension, I'm guessing. All right, wish you all the best.
Question number 1. This year's French Open women's singles titles was won by an unseeded Latvian, yet...
Jelena Ostapenko.
I will continue with the question. Unseeded Latvian Jelena Ostapenko by beating which much fancied player from Romania? That is the wrong answer. The correct answer is Simona Halep. We move on to the next question now. So far, there have been 9 Secretary Generals of the United Nations, and if you disregard Australia and Antarctica, out of 7 continents in the world, which is the only continent not to have produced a UN Secretary General?
Sajini?
East Europe.
That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is North America. We move on now to question number 3. Newly elected French President Emmanuel Macron convincingly beat country's far right.
Marine Le Pen.
I will continue with the question. Convincingly beat country's far right political party National Front's candidate in the recent presidential election. Name the candidate, and the correct answer is Marine Le Pen. We move on now to question number 4. Bangladesh became a semi-finalist of the ICC Champions Trophy cricket tournament for the first time. In a must-win game against New Zealand, Mahmudullah and which other batsman?
Nisala?
Shakib Al Hasan.
I will continue with the question. And which other batsman scored centuries? The correct answer is Shakib Al Hasan. Question number 5. Wonder Woman, directed by a female director, became the most successful female superhero movie of all time? I will continue with the question. Even outperforming all Superman movies. Name the former Miss Universe contestant from Israel who starred as Wonder Woman. The correct answer is Gal Gadot. That's the correct answer. We move on now to question number 6. Donald Trump became the 19th Republican Party president of USA out of 45 presidents. Who was the first Republican?
Devindi.
Abraham Lincoln.
I will continue with the question. Who was the first Republican president of USA? The correct answer is Abraham Lincoln. Question number 7. Google's first female engineer became the CEO of internet giant Yahoo 5 years ago and recently walked out of the job with $260 million worth of shares in her hand. Name her. Time up. The correct answer is Marissa Mayer. We move on to question number 8. The Three Tenors, who were a popular operatic singing group during the 1990s and early 2000s, consisted of one Italian and 2 others from which country? Time up. The correct answer is Spain. We move on to question number 9. Out of 150 one-day internationals played against a certain country during a period of 38 years, Sri Lanka managed to win the first and the 150th match. Name the country.
Sadip.
Scotland.
Scotland is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is India. We move on now to question number 10 out of 20 questions. Question number 10. By the end of 2012, Time magazine considered it one of the top 10 buzzwords of that year, and in November 2013, this word was announced as being the word of the year by the...
Post-truth.
And this word was announced as being the word of the year by Oxford English Dictionary. First discussed by photographer Jim Krause in 2005. Name this word. The correct answer is selfie. So that is the incorrect answer. We move on now to question number 11. Recently, a deadly explosion tore through the crowd at a concert by pop star.
Manchester City Arena.
I will continue with the question. Tore through the crowd at a concert by pop star Ariana Grande in which city? The answer is Manchester. We move on to question number 12. Paul David Hewson is an Irish singer-songwriter, musician, venture capitalist, businessman, philanthropist, and a humanitarian. He is best known as the lead vocalist and primary lyricist of rock band U2. He is more commonly known...
Bono.
I will continue with the question. He is more commonly known by which stage name? The correct answer is Bono. 7 more questions to go. We're now on question number 13. The largest underwater natural gas field in the world is shared by Iran and which other country at present facing a crisis after 9 nations indefinitely cut...
Qatar.
I'll continue with the question. After 9 nations indefinitely cut ties with it, the correct answer is Qatar. number 14 out of 20 questions. Your question is, citizens of which unincorporated territory of the United States located in the Northeast Caribbean Sea recently voted for U.S.
Puerto Rico.
I will continue with the question. Recently voted for U.S. statehood. The correct answer is Puerto Rico. Move on now to question number 15. Conservative Party is planning to form a minority government after failing to gain majority number of seats in the recent UK general election. And the second placed Labour Party was led by
Chanuli.
Jeremy Corbyn.
I will continue with the question. The second placed Labour Party was led by whom? The correct answer is Jeremy Corbyn. Question number 16. And your question is, the world's most successful movie franchise, Star Wars, has taken a turn in its tradition by centering its story around a female lead for episodes 7, 8, and 9. Name the English actress who plays the title character Rey in those episodes.
Daisy Ridley.
The correct answer is Daisy Ridley. 3 more questions to go, boys and girls. 4 more questions, really. We are on question number 17. Your question is, Kevin Durant of Golden State Warriors became the finals MVP after winning the NBA championship this year. Which basketball team did they beat?
Sajini.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Let me continue with the question. Which basketball team did they beat in the finals to win? The answer is Cleveland Cavaliers. 3 more questions to go. Let's take a look at question number 18. President Trump recently fired the director of the FBI, James Comey, prompting a Senate hearing. And who became the first?
Sonal.
Andrew McCabe.
Let me continue with the question. And who became the first director of FBI in 1935? The correct answer is J. Edgar Hoover. That is the incorrect answer. 2 more questions now. Let's take a look at question number 19. In May 2016, he became London's first ethnic minority mayor and the first Muslim to become the mayor of a major Western capital.
Himal Shah.
I will continue with the question. Name him. The correct answer is Sadiq Khan. Now move on to the final question in the final round of the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon. Here is question number 20. She was an American social reformer and women's rights activist who played a pivotal role in the women's suffrage movement during mid-19th century. She became the first actual woman to be depicted on US.
Janitha.
Susan B. Anthony.
I will continue with the question. She became the first actual woman to be depicted on US coinage when her portrait appeared on the 1979 dollar coin. Name her. The correct answer is Susan B. Anthony.
All right, well done. Stellar performances from Devi Balika Vidyalayar, Girls High School Kandy and Anand College Colombo in that final buzzer round. Who made it out on top? Who will be the pentathlete of the day? All this and more coming up right after this short, very short commercial break. Keep watching. This is the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon.
TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale. TV1 Pentathlon Grand Finale.
What an absolutely energetic, riveting, enthralling. I'm running out of adjectives to describe that performance, Trishma. What a finale as well. What a fitting finale to our grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon. Welcome back.
We will leave the final round scores for a little later. This is only the individual scores of the buzzer round, and in no particular order, we'll start off with, randomly, we'll start off with the points from Girls High School Kandy, and in this round, the buzzer round, they've scored themselves 30 points. We move on next to Anand College Colombo, and in this round, unfortunately, they've scored themselves minus 20 points. Let's give them a cheer and encourage them. We move on to the final school right now on stage, Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo, and their score in the buzzer round alone, 50 points. All right, we do have the winner of the Pentathlete of the day, and the winner is from Girls High School Kandy. I will announce now who the name is, who is the best player today or the pentathlete of the match, the grand finale. The award goes to the captain of Girls High School Kandy, Sajini.
Congratulations, Sajini. Can I invite on stage, please, the following dignitaries? Mr. Buddhika Vikramadara, channel head of Stein TV, and Mr. Segu Azian, director of marketing of MTV.
Let's now hear a huge round of applause for the pentathlete of the day, captain of Girls High School Kandy, Sajini.
We have 5 very special gifts of appreciation to present to individuals, 5 very special individuals who have been with us throughout the journey of TV1 Pentathlon. They are Mrs. Manoja Ratnayaka of Ananda Vidyalaya Colombo and Mr. Damindra Kudaligama of Ananda Vidyalaya Colombo. I've seen you in the front row at every match from round 1 onwards. How are you feeling about your boys? You're proud of them, the journey that they've had so far, right through to the grand finale. They've made it, and they've been strong right throughout the tournament.
Defeated, I think they tried their best, and all the time they devoted their time and they stayed after school and practiced well. Anyway, we should accept the defeat or the success. Anyway, I wish them in future competition to win the...
I'm sure that they will go from strength to strength in the future as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Kudaligama and Mrs. Ratnayaka as well. Thank you. All right, we also have awards to present to Mrs. Manori Prasanthi of Devi Balika Vidyalaya. Also the teacher in charge of the Devi Balika Vidyalaya team, who has also been with the team right throughout from the beginning.
I'm really happy of my girls.
Right, thank you very much. Can we also have on stage, please, Mrs. Shiana Nasim of Girls High School Kandy. Also a teacher who has been with her students right throughout. Mr. Nasim, thank you very much. Again, I've seen you as well on the front row, cheering your team on from the very beginning. What do you have to say about your girls today?
I'm very, very proud of my girls because I knew I had it, they had it in them, you know, to perform well and to be victorious. And at the same time, I wish to thank Madam Principal for all the support and encouragement.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Shiana and Mrs. Nasim. And we have one more very special gift of appreciation to present to an avid fan of TV1 Pentathlon, Mr. Indrajit Disanayaka. Can you please come on stage, Mr. Indrajit Disanayaka? Mr. Disanayaka has been calling us every Monday morning, following up on the previous day's episode, giving us very constructive criticism and feedback and encouragement as well. Mr. Disanayaka, your thoughts on the show, the grand finale, and what you'd like to see going forward.
Happy to have come for this today, and I have to thank TV1 and the Sirasa for both the English pentathlon and the single one, where of course Royal College Point School won. And today I am happy that well, one school has won this place, and that I hope you continue this so that we can enjoy it more.
Thank you very much, Mr. Disanaika. Keep watching TV1 Pentathlon. Let's get on now to the final 3 scores.
We now have in our hands the final results of the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon. Our second runner-up this evening, with a score of 171 points, second runner-up of the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon, Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo. To give away the award, may we call on stage Mr. Aditya Ray, Group Director MTV, Mr. Rinaz Mohammed, Channel Head TV1, and Ms. Chetna Lianage, Director of Talent Management.
Scholarships worth 50,000 rupees each to each of the members of the second runner-up team. Girls, the second runner-up trophy.
This one piece of information, the moment we've all been waiting for. With us, the winner of the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon, with a winning score of 311 points. Our grand finale winner of TV1 Pentathlon is Girls High School Candy! Can we invite the presentation party on stage? Honorable Lakshman Kiri Ella, Lady of the House, Minister of Higher Education and Highways, as well as Mr. Mohan Barara, Group CEO, Group Director, the Capital Maharaja Organization, along with Mr. Aditya Ray, Group Director, MTV, Ms. Lakshmi Jaisingha, Director, General Manager, Stein Studios, and Mr. Rinaz Mohammed, Channel Head, TV1.
All right, let's have the first runners-up. Our very well-deserved first runners-up, Anand College, Colombo. Checks of rupees 100,000 in scholarships for each of our first runner-up team members. Thank you very much, boys from Anand College. You can rejoin your classmates. I'm sure they're eagerly awaiting your arrival. Can we get one last cheer for Girls High School Candy? And can we get the certificates and medals on stage? Girls High School Candy, our champion team tonight. For 1 million rupees each in scholarships, a total of 5 million rupees in scholarships for our winning team, Girls High School Candy. And finally, the medals for our champion team to be presented by Ms. Lakshmi Jani. All right, and finally, that coveted trophy for the champion of the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon, Girls High School Candy. Congratulations to Girls High School Candy.
Everybody's thinking of us to win, it's mesmerizing.
Guiding lights will help us grow with the sun that's brightly shining.
Everybody's thinking of us to win, it's mesmerizing.
Guiding lights will help us grow with the sun that's brightly shining.
Hard and fast, here we go. A team of one, so we know the challenge odds. Oh, yes, we can. Pentathlon.